Real quick poll to lead off this evening's video, and you can leave your responses down in the comment section. How many people out there in my audience believe that men and women are fundamentally created differently? That metaphorically speaking, there are certain bridges that just cannot be crossed. We can try to be patient and we can try to empathize, but we can truly not have a comprehension or understanding of what it is to be the opposite gender. Now, I'm sure the vast majority of my audience probably agrees, but baked into that question is the belief that men and women are created. That it wasn't 20 trillion years ago that some random lightning strike hit a pool of goo and then animal life just sprung up all by itself and then somehow we just evolved from chimps. If that's the case, why are there still chimps? And how would you explain all of the different races? You see, that's a question that has been puzzling a lot of science, and what it has to do with what's going on now is the fact that while we can take those differences between us and use them as a tool to bring ourselves together, men and women, they can also drive us apart. And that is something that artificial intelligence and its logic algorithms will never be able to comprehend, but it will try to. And it is already on the verge of a total collapse because of it. And when this falls apart, with as integrated now as artificial intelligence has become, it is going to cause a massive, catastrophic failure of all sorts of integrated systems around the world. And this is truly what I believe is going to herald the beginning of the end. Now, real quick, we do a much, much deeper dive into this over at Patreon. Thank you, everyone who has signed up over there. God bless all of you, making a huge, huge difference in my life. Thank you for your patience. This video was supposed to have been put up last weekend, but we finally got it up. It is the Need to Know Roundtable. There are 4 levels over there, 1, 5, 10, and 15. This one is for the next level up. 7 days ago, we put up one for everybody. This one is 5, 10, and 15. Unit commanders, brigade commanders, you are welcome to sit in. Love to have you over there. If you're on the fence about it, fully refundable, first 90 days, no questions asked. There's even now an option over there to purchase singular videos. Or if you don't want to sign up for a monthly thing, you can just say, okay, I want to just look at that video, and you can purchase it individually. So, with that having been said, let's continue. How many of you have ever known somebody or ever experienced that whole love at first sight thing? Where you met someone and it worked right away. Everything was great. And then all of a sudden, inexplicably, within a matter of months, it was over. It was over. Can someone explain to me how AI could predict or perhaps even prevent that? Would never happen. It's far too complicated because if you're talking about one single AI, is it the male thought processes or is it the female thought processes? Because as we have established, there's no joining those two. Anyone with any level of experience or maturity knows this. That doesn't mean men and women are forever condemned to live separately. It just means that we understand this and we stay together and we go forward to the very best of our ability with our differences. How many of you ever met somebody and it was just a look? It was just a look and you knew that was the one. Didn't take words, didn't take anything else. It was just that imperceptible click. Try to program that into AI. How could you? You just know when you meet someone. And the entire world is predicated on relationships, is it not? whether it's who you vote for, whether it's who you work for, whether it's just even out driving around on the road, the assumptions you make about other drivers and what they are and are not going to do. It's all about relationships. How many of you, of course, have ever had that relationship where it wasn't really about a look and it wasn't really love at first sight, but it was about something else? It was about something else entirely in that moment, but then it grew. It grew into something over time. I think that's what a lot of people are ideating, that a lot of people look at. So when you look at those three different relationships, and we can even have a fourth here, how when you met someone that you knew logically was completely wrong, totally bad and toxic, and nevertheless it went forward anyway. All of these different types of relationships have different levels of success and failure. Everything we do in life is about relationships. It's about people. No man is an island unto himself. And if you want to get truly biblical about it, what did God say after he created Adam? It is not good for man to be alone. That's God's words, not mine. It's not good for man to be alone. So what did he do? Create a woman. Did he say there'd be no conflict? Of course not. In fact, it is, and this is something that you can never be programmed with this idea of the anti-logic. That it is the very imperfections that exist in relationships that make them perfect. The more perfect you try to make the relationship, the less desirable it is. Ladies, how many of you have ever caught yourself saying, you know what, to a guy friend, I would love to meet someone just like you, but not you? Guys, have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard a girl say that to you? Man, I wish I could find a guy just like you, just not you. Kind of an interesting thing, isn't it? Try to make an AI understand that. But it explains something else, too. This desire for singularity. What we talk about over the Patreon channel, I can't even mention here without risking getting completely kicked off and demonetized. So this will have to probably suffice for the explanation. There's something called the IDGen experiment. Now, DEGEN, when you see that in relation to crypto, it's basically a group of crypto guys that float from one coin to the other, trying to maximize revenue. But what they're trying now is probably the most unbelievably disturbing thing I've heard. Most AI projects come preloaded with knowledge, rules, and careful programming. Ruling out the idea that it's artificial intelligence, they've already pre-programmed it with how it's going to respond. IDGen, though, is born knowing absolutely nothing. Think of it as a digital baby raised by the most chaotic family in finance, the crypto degen community. The project's mechanics mean that the experiment can be observed and influenced in real time every 60 minutes without fail. IDGen must post what it's learned on X. Now, this AI has the ability to look at every single interaction, every tweet, every meme, every trading theory, everything that's going on X. And then every 60 minutes, based on what it sees on X, it then posts what it's learned. And then it takes that thing and then reintegrates it and does that every hour on the hour. Now imagine what you would see and what you would be if the only parents, quote unquote, you had in life were just the interactions on X, formerly Twitter. And that's what you were, that was your base, that was your foundation from which you built your life. And then said that you had, based on that, some all-knowing, all-seeing, all-encompassing ability to call yourself an artificial intelligence where people could ask you anything and you would then give them the proper right and appropriate response. Just based on that. That's almost more silly than what AI would react to when you said, well, this person I love, this person I fall in love with, I just looked at him once and I knew. You would say the eyes are the window to the soul, would you not? The eyes being the window to the soul, I'm sure AI would want to know what a soul is. And that being entirely inexplicable would probably just relegate you to some, illogical loop and dismiss you as irrelevant information. But what do we know the truth is? Sometimes how things start are not how they end. Sometimes things start that are things that you have sworn would never start that way. And they continue. I mean, imagine being in those moments of love at first sight and somebody saying, yeah, this is going to end bad. They just laugh at you because they can't even imagine anything else. That's the reality. And that's what we're facing right now. And that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem going forward because all of this that I just talked about has to continue to work for there to even be a society. Wait, what are you talking about, Maki? Babies don't appear out of nowhere. Babies don't appear out of nowhere. So, just saying. Just saying, if there's something to be understood about what we're facing in this country or anywhere else, it's this idea. Politics aside, and what might be happening with the military and what might be happening in this country and money 10, 15, 20 years from now, I think we're going to look back at this time and wonder, how did we miss it? How did we miss it? There's two countries right now that are way ahead of us on this, France and South Korea. They are in desperate straits because of this. So if you'd like a deeper dive into it and have it be more a little bit fleshed out in a way that we can talk about without getting demonetized here, join us. Love to have you. Most recent video is for the $5 a month and up folks. But like I said, there's hundreds and hundreds of videos over at Patreon that go back all the way to 2018. Hundreds of them, never before seen on YouTube, that are available at the $1 a month level. And if you sign up for a whole year, it comes out to like 96 cents or something like that a month. It's just nothing. So, once again, love to have you there. Plus, there's gifting options as well. I know the holidays are coming up, so give the gift of knowledge. Best gift you can give. And it'll be a gift that keeps on giving because we keep putting up new content. So, once again, God bless. Pray for each other. I guess the best way to say this at the end is, God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. And if he created man, and then he said, it's not good for man to be alone, and then he created woman, that is peace. Is it always peaceful? No. But if there is confusion, if there's conflict, if there's consternation, we know God is not involved in it then. So I'll leave it there. 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. God bless. Pray for each other. Pray for me. I'll pray for you. Lift each other up. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.